direction. You know what I mean? Obviously they have, you know, their managers and things like that, but the way they do it is pretty interesting in anime. So I definitely like that. And it's interesting because it becomes like a crime drama thriller pretty much for like a pretty much the whole film. And I wasn't really expecting that. I was expecting more of like, I don't know why I was expecting it to be like fun. I don't know why. I didn't watch any trailers. I just knew like people talked about this movie, and I was just like, I don't know why. I just thought it was gonna have like more fun. Maybe because I think it's anime. It's gonna have like, but anime is this all type of genres. But it was definitely more like a crime drama thriller, and then like kind of introspective on like celebrity culture and like the nature of it. You know what I mean? And like the crazy part is like it's definitely relatable even now, obviously, but like things like that, like it don't really change too much. But it's just crazy seeing like there's a scene where it was kind of crazy to watch on the theater. It was like it was a pretty extended scene too, but she has to she's playing this role in this crime show where, you know, her character gets taken advantage of, and to say the least. And basically that scene is pretty long, but it's obviously long because they're shooting a movie of it happening, so they're able to show it happen longer because it's not really happening. It's just, you know, but the acting that she's doing is so good, and then the way the film is showing it is just like so like intense. And then also then they have the people in the background, which is like her talent manager, or whoever is her who's kind of like her person who's been her from the beginning, since she's trained in music and became a K-pop star. Now she's doing this actress thing. So she's watching her do the scene, and like she's like breaking down because she's hearing like the people in the break room talk about, oh yeah, you know, K-pop stars are always a good transition to like movie scenes and stuff like that, like in a way that's like, you know, not the best way. And then she leaves the room, and like I don't want to spoil anything, but what I'm gonna say is like, obviously this movie came out a while ago, but what I'm gonna say is something happens with her character towards the end, and that makes sense because it's almost like someone like breaking down, and like break it down to a point where like they could have maybe like a split personality or something. You know what I mean? Obviously that could be a bit of a spoiler, but what I'm saying is like that it's like if someone goes through something and they have so much emotion, they go through a traumatic experience, it can make them kind of split. And it was very confusing because like she has like this imagination of her K-pop idol following her around and kind of telling her, hey, what are you doing? You know, this is not who you are, and different things like that, or this is who you really are. And then that K-pop imagination is floating around during the film. So it's kind of